So if we're replacing all of these tie rods in the front here, there's going to be 3 bolts that you need to remove. This one, and then that one over there. I'm going to start with this one. This is probably going to be the hardest one. Hopefully it's not too bad. Looks like it's a 13/16. Finally got this one broken loose with this tool and some hammering on it. So now I've just got to remove both the other ends. Alright, so on this side I just loosened the nut up and then started hammering on it, and it broke loose. So now we just need to remove the nut the rest of the way on this one. And we've got one last side over there. Alright, so we got all this down. So now I'm going to basically put the new stuff together just like this and try to get it close, and then just throw the new stuff back on up there. Alright, so I've got these all mocked up in place, made sure I've got everything. Here are the part numbers of what I've got. This is that long bar. Here's this one. And then LT, I'm assuming, is on the left side. So I've got that over there, but these are XRF parts. I've not really heard anything about them, but when I looked it up online, it looked like they were good. So hopefully these will be okay. But I just ordered this off Amazon. It was about $300 after tax and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this all together and then start bolting it up to the truck. All right, I've got all these greasers installed with the 5/16 socket, and I've got it all connected. So now I'm gonna start hooking it up to the truck, and I'll adjust these. I haven't moved the wheels or anything since I removed them, so hopefully I can get it back and I won't have to make too many adjustments to get it aligned once I get this new one installed. All right, I've got everything hooked up and all the pins in, all the bolts tightened down. The bolts for the tie rod ends were 7/8, all of them. And then for these sleeves, this the bigger one was 11/16, and the smaller one was 5/8. So for these sleeves, this bigger one 11/16, this one 5/8. I've got all this tightened down. On the bag that the parts came in, it says do not grease after installation, so I'll just leave it alone for now, and I'll grease it after a few thousand miles. Other than that, we're all done. I'm gonna go test drive, and now just aligning it. On this truck, I just use a tape measure and line it that way. I don't take it into a shop. The hardest thing, this was pretty easy. The hardest thing on this was to get this tie rod removed from the pitman arm here. You don't want to hammer on this too bad. You don't want to damage this. So this is the hardest part. You kind of need to have the right tools to get that one out. But other than that, you can hammer on these pretty good and get those off with a hammer.